afternoon. We're gonna see how this goes today, cause I've been running around a lot today. But that's what happens when you decide to play video games, which isn't bad. All day Saturday, and then decide to sleep in. Well, I'm not gonna sleep in, just be lazy in the morning, and then yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, so date night last night. I may have had several beverages to accompany my pizza, wings, and fries, plus ice cream. I didn't weigh myself this morning intentionally because I didn't want to be disappointed by the number, but I had gone from 180 back down to 175. So, did I kind of shoot myself in the foot with what I ate this weekend? Probably, but I felt very re-energized this morning, I'll say that much. Let's see here. Oh, I knew it was gonna. What I say today, or at that moment as you watch this, is correct as far as I know. But as I learn more, then what I say today may be wrong. So depending upon where you kind of catch me in these videos, you may be like, well, this is wrong, and you'll leave comments saying so, and I'll be like, yeah, absolutely, it's wrong now. I learned different, and I made an updated video that says so. Or, I may get a different perspective or modify how I say it so that it can be the most helpful that it can be. I am trying to help as many people as I can, and I would feel awful if I gave them terrible advice or misguided advice. So, I guess that's my apology ahead of time. I'm here to help and guide people, and I don't want to misguide people. But we learn more, research is coming out, so you guys keep me honest, and I'll try and be as honest as I can. Since I mildly dehydrated, I may be drinking the most contentious Gatorade flavor, which is the lime cucumber. I think this stuff is delicious, but other people may disagree. This has been significantly watered down so that I could not have like that sugar rush, but I feel like this stuff is like the least syrupy of all the Gatorade flavors. Like, it doesn't leave a coating on my mouth. Oh, let's see here. Nope. Yes. Okay, so we did 70. Oh, goody. Today is dips, rows, and squats. So yeah, let's see here. So I kind of got my day officially started around 11:30 in terms of I had 2 loads of laundry. I had to do my prep, lunch. So basically between 11:30 and it's now 4:45, I managed to wash, dry, and fold 2 loads of laundry. Did all my prep, cooked my prep, packed it, put her away. It's in the fridge. Washed the dishes after, had lunch, mopped my entryway and swept and mopped my entryway in my kitchen. And that's about that right for now. Managed to pick the kitty litter. So I'm a little tired. Like, my feet are letting me know. They're like, yeah, you've been on your feet a lot today, but I feel relatively okay. So we're doing 70 pounds with squat, so we shall not need the fat grip. 70 pounds with squat, and we'll be doing about 15 to 18 pounds or something like that in between of dips, and rows will be doing 45 pounds. So, this is gonna be good. Alrighty. Other than that, been listening to some good podcasts recently. 45-25. And a lot of them are kind of saying, like, we're switching away from this, like, go hard everyday mentality, right? Like, gotta grind out every day, to more of a conservative, like, yeah, like, you could kill yourself today, but in terms of exercise, right? If you have mental health issues, please seek help. That you could literally just, go hard, and that'll last you about probably a day. But then tomorrow's workout's not gonna be that grand. Let's see, what did I eat yesterday? I think I ate what? About like 15, let's see here. Okay, so 14 bone-in wings, 3 slices of pizza, cheesesteak pizza, and probably about, I'll say 8 to 10 honey barbecue boneless wings. Plus like 3 or 4 of like the little sodas, and then Sprite and cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi because it's delicious. I prefer cherry Coke, but they didn't have it in the small cans when I went to the store. And then we mixed a cherry Pepsi with the Guinness milk stout, which was interesting. So, girlfriend mixed it wrong. Okay, she didn't mix it wrong. She poured it wrong. And so I had a nice like 50-50 of liquid to head foam, right? But once, that kind of incorporated the kind of bitterness, but the bitter creaminess of the Guinness mixing with the sweet cherry of the Pepsi was very good. Would recommend. Try it at least once. Ooh, I'm up into cardio again. Yeah, my conditioning is definitely needs some improvement. But that's neither here nor there right now. Alright. Oh God. So I'm still working on loading my Achilles a little more, trying to get that stretch through the heel. Just improve my overall ankle mobility, since it's non-existent. So if I can kind of improve it in this version, that hopefully it'll carry over to squatting, because I would like to try out Olympic lifting at some point, but not being able to go into a good front squat, my upper mobility needs work, but my ankles just don't have the motion to support a good front squat, to maintain that nice upright torso. Too close to the door. Two sets down. We got a nice little sweat going. Let's see here. So I was supposed to get a haircut this weekend, but that fell through when there was a possibility I was gonna have to quarantine. Luckily, I'm all good. So hopefully throughout this sometime this week, or I'll do it on the weekend, I'll get this cut off so you get to see that. So I may be running out of philosophical mumbo jumbo type stuff to talk about. But hey, you're joining me, listening to my rambling, listening to my breathing. I'm your lifting partner. Hey, glad you're doing something. All right. Oh, God. And 5. So earlier today, had a little pain, kind of like, right in that top corner of that outer back pocket area. And I was limping a little, just feeling sorry for myself. Whew. Oh, fuck. Oh, please tell me that was set 3. I think I got 2 more. Ooh, quads are burning. Okay, apparently. My heart rate's going at 170 right now, so either that's an error, or I should actually take a full 2 minutes. Let's take the full 2 minutes. Hip pain. So I managed to just kept moving. Didn't do anything really targeted. I just kept moving, and it went away. First set, it kind of 1, 2, 4. I don't know what the fuck I just did. Whatever. 2 more sets. So the first set with that right hip kind of let me know it was there, but then it kind of went away. Basically, just getting it moving, loading in a not so crazy way. All right, apparently I'm down to 127, 132. All right, we're back in the 133. Alrighty, so we're gonna see if apparently I'm still in the 140s, so okay, and that dropped down to 125 as soon as I shifted my watch. So pretty sure I said on one of my last videos, like, these are not super accurate, so don't stake your life on them. 2 more sets. Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna use this crease here because I keep bumping into the keep bumping into that door because I think I keep putting these weights too far back. Okay. Alright, we're gonna see if I'm gonna twist around my little ring light. See if that helps my paleness. So I'm not causing so much glare. That looks different. When I used to do these with a barbell, I want to say I got up around like 185, 195 for 5-ish reps. Like 3 to 6, I'm in that range. But I hated doing them. Because you're essentially doing, like I used to do 4 sets of everything. So I would end up doing like, 8 sets. Because both legs are working. Right leg's holding you up, left leg's stabilizing you. So taking a minute and a half in between was always a good thing. But you'd end up kind of having to cut something else from your workout though. Or plan for a longer time, which I can't do anymore. 1. Ooh. It's not that I'm against like hour and a half workouts, but like now that I'm a busy professional. Let's say between wake up and getting out the door, it takes me 15 minutes. So getting myself dressed, packing up anything that, like there's food in the fridge that has to come to a lunchbox, throw an ice pack in, feed the cat, all that, right? Let's say that takes 15 minutes. And that your gym's a half hour away, okay? So that's 45 minutes. By the time you check in, get your bag into the locker, you gotta verify what you're doing that day, that takes another 5 minutes. So we're at 50. So you haven't even started the process of the gym, but you're already almost up to an hour. Let's say you do a 10-minute, I never did a formal warm-up. I just always started with legs, and I would do, my warm-up would be a couple reps at, of just bar, and then put on one plate on each side, a couple reps of that, and then depending upon what rep range I was working in, it might be another set of plates. So at one point in my squat, I'd gotten up to 280. So when I was lifting in that 3 to 6 rep range, all I needed to do, I would warm up with 2 plates, so 2 to 3 sets. Gets my mind focused, gets my body ready, and I would lift. And that would take me anywhere between 60 to 65 minutes. But now we're at an hour and 55 minutes of working out, or of gym trip. So you're in an hour and 55. Let's say between showering and getting dressed and getting all your stuff out of the locker takes another 20 minutes. So now you're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I was lucky that the last gym I was going to was in the same plaza as my job. So it was 2 hours and 15 minutes. It would take me about 10 minutes to make breakfast because, Keurig has to heat up. My oatmeal would go into the microwave for a few minutes. And I'm kind of getting my day set up. And then it'll take me another 15-20 minutes to eat breakfast. So we're already sitting at 2 hours, 45 minutes, depending upon how my day's going. It's almost 3 hours to get a 1 hour workout in the morning. So, and that's if I woke up on time, if traffic wasn't bad. What the gym equipment availability was, how did I feel that day? Did a 2-minute break become a 3-minute break throughout all my sets because I just wasn't there that day and I probably should have changed my workout, but that's what I programmed, which I know now I should have changed. So, and some of us don't have that much time to spare. So, adding in an extra 15 minutes probably doesn't work for some people, or being there for an hour and a half doesn't work for some people. So, you know, if you can get, excuse me, if you can get your workout in, get out, get on to work, awesome. If you decide that intermittent fasting is for you, and you don't do breakfast in the morning after your workout, hey, there's an extra like half hour for you. Go for it. Find what works for you. I won't knock it. If you're seeing results, you're happy with your progress, do you. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have sat down. My quads are definitely lighting out. Especially in that like VMO area. I was working with a patient who was noticing like a lot of tightness through that VMO area after her knee replacement, which got me thinking. I was like, you know what, I've seen this with a few of my other patients, and which brings back like the whole VMO idea, VMO strengthening. And I don't know if this was more a case study, an independent standalone case study, but I'll have to look at some of my other patients in terms of adductor strength. Can they, you know, do 3 reps of a straight leg raise focused on the adductor without any issue? So if they do have that pain, maybe I should give them a variation of some sort of adductor strengthening, and then follow up based on that. This is not medical advice, right? If you are having knee pain that is not resolving with time, and time being like, and when I say resolving, I mean improving over like 2 weeks, that's when you should probably go see a PT. You know, just because I bang my hammer, if I bang my thumb with a hammer, I know it's going to be sore probably for like a few days, and maybe stiff after that for another week, and then like it'll just remind me that it's there for another week. I'm not running to the orthopedic unless I've like completely flattened out my thumb. So, okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to tilt that up so you can look at my booty a little better. Oh yeah, look at that gut. Alright. You like that? Alrighty. So, 45-pound kettlebell. So with my shoulder issue, I did remember that when I do a little lat loading, my elbow does feel better, or it moves better. My whole entire shoulder does, so which goes to more of that motor control issue more than a true weakness or instability issue. see if it shows up today. It might have gone away. So, putting up the dukes. Okay, so I sit back. They're pretty even. My right side, this feels very easy to do. The left side feels like it's overworking almost to get that high. So if you're an armchair / keyboard doctor or actual doctor, or hey, you got any inkling as to what's going on, I'll give it a shot. See what's up. Alrighty. So the timelining of events today, in terms of everything that I fit in, it's kind of catching up to me, and I am starting to get a little like fatigued. I still have to unload the dishwasher and kind of get my salad and my water bottles and all that ready for tomorrow morning. But knowing that it's only, 5:13, so I've got 4 hours to do all that, plus shower, get gas. It's like, okay, I'm doing the dishwasher, it takes me 5 minutes. Dinner will take me another half hour. Packing my stuff up takes me like 10. So I'm at 45 minutes. Gas, maybe a half hour. It's an hour 15. Shower, if I want to take a long one, that's 30. So I'm at an hour and 45 minutes. So I got another half hour on this workout left about. So I'm not totally SOL. Two sets down, 3 to go. So I stand by my comment that you and I probably have more in common in terms of physique and body shape and life than, a lot of these like 12-pack, 10-pack, 8-pack, 6-pack, 4-pack people. And, it's not a problem. It's just, the reality of you look more like me, or your timeline of progress, you're a lot closer to looking like me than you are them. So this is why, I have my shirt off on camera. You get to see that, this is real. I'm not taking, you're not like, oh, well, is he natty or not? It's like, no, he's natty. Yeah, he's a pudgy boy. So, if I have the confidence to say, fuck it, here's my body, internet, have your way with me, right? All the internet trolls being like, oh my god, why is he even on here? Brr, brr, brr. Fine, fuck it. Alright, but I hope it inspires in you the confidence to, once all this shit clears up, here's that's the joke I've been making. Whatever, the joke on Friday was, or whatever, it's just, add January's date as a number to December 31st, and that's what it is, 2020. So today might be like December 40th, 2020. I'm like, we haven't started 2021 yet. So, yeah. So it's just like, yeah, like, I hope that me putting myself out there inspires in you the confidence to go to the gym and do your thing. I can almost unequivocally say that unless you're being an asshole, most of the people aren't there to make fun of you, right? Will someone come by and correct you so you don't hurt yourself? Absolutely. Right, because they want to see you succeed. They don't, somebody gets hurt, that kind of kills the mood. Oh boy. But I don't want to go to the gym and get made fun of. I totally get it. I don't want to fucking troll ass motherfuckers. Just being like, oh, look at him. Look at the shrimpy boy. I bet his arms aren't even like inches. Like, yeah. Fuck. That was set 3, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm not traditionally strong. I go back to like one of the first videos that I filmed here was, I'm stronger than someone out there and I'm going to be weaker than somebody else. The fact that I have a lot of hair on my head doesn't change the fact that I have a receding hairline. So, it's like, okay, I'm vain, I'll admit, right? I would love to not have a receding hairline. I would love to have a six-pack and all that, but frankly, I probably don't have enough discipline to get there. So what can I do in the meantime? Be healthy, work out to be healthy. Which is, again, I don't need you to have a six-pack and be like working out 2 hours a day, every day. I just need you to start doing something. So, I do have a few ideas about where I want to take this channel and types of content I want to put out. This is just it was a convenient way for me to start actually filming because I've been talking about doing it for so long. One of the things I might put out there is like, hey, if you have a question about a lift and you've looked at the other people and you still haven't got an answer, yeah, absolutely bring it to me. If you want to send me a video of your form, be like, hey, I'm having trouble with XYZ, or I'm stuck, how does this look? I'll give, prepare to be critiqued, which is different from criticism. You will get things that I see, and they're not personal attacks on you. It's just, if you ask me, hey, how's my squat form look? And I say, well, it looks like you could go a little deeper. It's not an insult. I just think you go a little deeper. So next time you go to the gym, you can set that objective measure in your head saying, okay, what is deeper? Maybe that's where you set up a band, right, to across to kind of feel like what is the depth I should be hitting. Or if you realize, hey, my body weight squat, I can go deeper than with my weighted squat. That's a training error. Maybe we should adjust that. That kind of thought process. Send me your questions. Like, send me your victories. I would love to see this turn into a community of supporting each other. Do I necessarily think that I'm still working with the healthy at any size movement? I'll just start with that. Obesity has been linked to so much in terms of health concerns. So if you're obese and you're walking and you're lifting and you're starting to incorporate good physical activity into your daily routine, I'm super happy for you. But I'd be even happy if you got yourself down to a more normal body weight. More on that in a second. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, healthy at any size. I'd rather someone be exercising than not, and I would prefer someone to be of regular weight than not. In terms of just diabetes, high blood pressure. At this point, you've heard it all before. And the only person who's going to change your mind is you. That's what I was. That's where I was going with. Now I remember. Right? Blood has to go to other places than the brain when you're working out. I'm gonna be too tall. Let's bring it down just a smidge. I recognize there are people with hereditary issues causing some sort of endocrine dysfunction, brain dysfunction, whatever you want to call it. But so they may not be able to, lose weight as readily as the rest of us. I feel that is a very small subset of our current population. And that probably, let's tilt this up again, that probably there's more people using that as an excuse, which unfortunately makes the people with an actual endocrine issue look bad. Alrighty. Last time we did dips, we did 12 pounds. So we went from 8 to 12, so that's a 4-pound jump. It should have been 5. Unfortunately, my Bowflex kettlebell only goes from 12 to 20, so it's going to be an 8-pound jump. So we're averaging, let's see, that's a 12 pound, so it's still kind of like a 6-pound increase between exercises. So it is what it is. Gotta work with what we got. Especially with, at the time of filming this, London has gone into a new lockdown, and there's a very good chance the States will be heading into one as well. So, buckle up, folks. Alrighty. So, probably should have done rows last. So, with how much back, well, I'll say shoulder blade stability you need when it comes to doing dips, little push work, right? You know, you're much stronger here than you are here. So, whew. Also, general fatigue is definitely kicking in. Staying hydrated. Gatorade is straight sugar and salt water. The fact that if we pay for this stuff is hilarious. You could probably make it yourself and make it taste good, just as good, with potentially a similar amount of sugar, I'll admit, like plain old sugar, but considering what in here they're using. Okay, they're using sugar, dextrose, citric acid, salt, sodium citrate, monopotassium, phosphate, gum arabic, natural, and artificial flavor, blah, 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 blah. So, you probably don't need to drink that as a whole. This bottle on its own contains 220 calories. If you're looking to potentially gotta change my mind about how I was gonna say that, so no, 1 second. Next, because we are 43 minutes in, and I'd like to see if I can finish before 50. There. I was gonna say, for the most part, if you're working out and you're not breaking a sweat, you probably do not need Gatorade or any of like sports drinks, which goes back to just like general supplementation. That's a supplement, let's be honest. If let's say you've decided to, this is the but, the ifs or buts, however you want to call it. Let's say you've already decided to cut out 500 calories from your diet. Alright, so that's how you're doing the right thing, right? Reducing overall cut calories to lose weight. You'll definitely see more progress that way. But for general health, you decided to start walking. I've heard roughly that 1 mile will burn 100 calories, which varies so much. It's just such a broad number to apply to, or such a specific number to apply to a broad population. But let's make it as convenient, right? So that's 220 calories. You decide to go for a half-hour walk. You've burned 300 calories, which means, hey, you get a little extra dollop of barbecue sauce with dinner or something like that. Or you don't worry about it. You're like, right, in terms of the calorie counting, you might have kind of overestimated how much you ate that day or whatever. So it can help you potentially not lose weight too quick, because that's a great way to crash and burn while also keeping yourself healthy. I'm drinking it today because I had so much sodium and no water last night that I need a little balance. Alright, set 3. So I'm definitely feeling the 8-pound jump. But it's like, I think I got it to like, I would start off with a set of 8 with a 45-pound plane between my legs. And generally by the 3rd or 4th set, I was down to like 5 to 3. So, oh man, like the dip machine was one of my favorite machines when I first started working out in college. Cause I was good at it. Like, I did do calf raises because I'm a toe walker, so my calves are already huge. But if I get access to a heel raise machine, you bet your ass I'm going to use it to do a nice little heel lower, feel that eccentric stretch too, full plantar flexion to improve my ankle mobility, both bent knee and straight knee. But yeah, like I just gravitated towards it. I got to a point where I was probably doing like 180 pounds. And of course what we were laughing about was that I'd have to like float on the weight first and kind of give it a little like impulse down so I could actually lower the weight. Because I was, I bumped up to 155 my freshman year of college versus 150 in high school. And yeah, when you're like dipping like 185, I think I was doing 185, 195, it was like, yeah, you had to kind of use a little extra help to get it moving. Well, I'm not going to finish at the 50-minute mark, but these things happen. I don't think I moved Daisy. I'm going to save 2 more sets. Yeah, my legs right now feel like jelly. I don't have a back pump at all. I can feel like my chest is worked, so that's something I definitely like. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I feel like, yeah, my chest definitely got a little effort today. Of course, it's a little red because the band is kind of draped over it, and my skin is sensitive, and it just kind of turns red at the drop of the hat. Okay, I flex my back. Oh, jelly legs. Oh, jelly legs. Hello. Alright. Yeah, so I have the watches. Well, I know my whole body is off right now because I'm sitting at like 150 BPM, and like when the workout doesn't feel as hard as this, I'm not this out of breath, right? I generally burn about like 220 to like 300 calories. And right now in 50 minutes I'm sitting at 413, so and which gives me some insight that I ate a lot of food that was really good for me. Kind of gave myself a not so great pump, and yeah, like, don't do that. Plain and simple. But here we are, always making good decisions. Alright, now it says it's at 1:30, so I'm trying to figure out how I would do any sort of cardio video. I have an elliptical downstairs, but I fucking hate it. My feet go numb on that thing because there's no removal of the foot from the pedal at all, and I don't think it registers if you go backwards. So that being said, if you like ellipticals and you haven't tried it before, try and go backwards. You'll see how quickly you light up your quads. Always gives me a good burn. Will I do the elliptical if I have no other choice and I want to do a little cardio? Of course. I do have a jump rope. I wouldn't want a jump rope in here on carpet because that would screw up my security deposit for sure. And I have a concrete space in my garage, but what I'd want to do is kind of do a little research about getting some like jump rope pads or some padding for that floor so I don't trash my knees. So that being said, that may be an old world style concern that, like I said, I may have to do a little more research in. So if you know stuff, give me a comment, send me a message. Let me know what you think. I don't know why I knelt down. I'm gonna have to get back up again. Oh, God. Okay. Less said. Four. Oh, everything hurts. Not really. I did get my workout in. Overall, There you go. Here, I'll tilt the camera down so you get a full view of the cheat. Oh yeah, look at that. Watch out. Look at that. But, you know, so with just water weight, probably. But if I get, so this is kind of TRA, disengaged, probably a little more hyperlordotic than I ought to be, but right, if I get that transversus engaged just a little bit, right, okay, let's just do, if I do a little posterior pelvic tilt, flattens down, I do a slight stomach vacuum, comes down, and if I do a significant stomach vacuum, for me at least, right, I don't look half bad, but, you know, that ain't real life. So, it's Sunday today. We'll see how I'm feeling Tuesday. See if this is kind of reduced. And, hey, keep doing what you guys are doing. Till next time.